Guys, this is ADHD rules, and what way to add ADHD to a competition than add a pit to an already ambiguous rule set, right? We're gonna look at the rules using the pit. When I'm taking down Freddy on the pit, all I'm doing is I'm using the pit to add play to the position. I don't actually score off the wall. Let's say, for example, I push Freddy across the wall, his hips touch the ground. This is not gonna be the same score as an ADCC rules because the pit makes it so easy to take down my partner. What I need to score against my partner is 2 shoulders on the ground. So for example, I've taken Freddy down. If I get 1 shoulder to the mat, if I just do this, Freddy try and come up, it's freaking impossible for Freddy to come up. This is too easy for me to score. I need to pin both his shoulders to the mat. So for example, taking him away from the wall and pinning his shoulders to score. If I was to try the same tactic off the wall, Freddy can easily re-guard here, come up to an elbow, do all these things to get away. And that's what we want. We want scrambles. We don't want someone pinning someone against the wall and doing nothing, okay? Another example, if I take Freddy down to here and I mount him on the wall, it's the exact same thing. I can just hold Freddy here forever. He'll never get to go anywhere. I need to pin both of Freddy's shoulders on the ground, all right? I don't want anyone arguing that this is not ADCC rules. This is ADHD rules, okay? It should be crazy. So I pin his shoulders to the mat and I pin him. Let's say, for example, Freddy takes his hips off the ground, bridging off the wall. This is still a score, okay? None of this, my hips are on the ground business. His shoulders are pinned, I score the points. Jumping submissions off the pit. We want people going crazy on this pit, flying everywhere. What we don't want is someone jumping off the pit and landing in the side of the opponent's knee and being an idiot. Guys, no jumping towards the legs, no Carney Basami, none of this scissor action, no jumping closed guard, nothing that jumps towards the legs. If you're gonna jump a triangle, you better know how to jump a triangle, because if you try and jump it and screw it up, we've seen it on PGF, you are going to get disqualified immediately. Okay, so none of this excuses. You better be able to jump up here, and if you can't, you're done. The only time you could really score off the wall, or the pit rather, is when you're jumping on the back. Let's say, for example, we're in a scramble, Freddy pushes me against here and just jumps onto my back, right? It's gonna be the exact same rules as normal. If Freddy gets 2 hooks or a body triangle, this is totally a score. Let's say, for example, I get 1 hook off and we're on the wall like this. This is totally the same as if we're on the ground. Freddy puts a 2nd hook in for 3 seconds, he's gonna score.